Andrew Luck is one of the biggest what-ifs in NFL history. The Colts completely ruined him. They did not give him a good O-line. They overpaid for mediocre players. They drafted poorly for the majority of his career. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back in time and change some of those moves. We're going to bring in the right guys. We're going to draft the right players. We're starting in Madden 25. So this is 2013. We are going to start with the 2013 free agent class, a class where the Colts overpaid for guys like LaRon Landry, Darius Hayward-Bay, Greg Toller. They traded a first-round pick for Trent Richardson in the preseason or early regular season. We're not going to do those things. Let's see who we can bring in. We're going to change the draft class a little bit. What we're going to do is we are going to allow ourselves to change the first and second round picks of each draft if we so choose to do so. And let's see what we can do. So here's a look at the Colts roster. Pretty much every free agent that I named, we are not going to bring in. The full list goes like this. You've got Darius Hayward-Bay, Gosder Sherless, Greg Toller, LaRon Landry, Eric Walden, Ricky Jean-Francois, and Trent Richardson. Those are all guys that the Colts brought in, either through free agency or in Trent Richardson's case, they traded a first-round pick for him early in the regular season. None of those guys are getting brought in here. And as for guys that we are going to bring in, here are some 2013 free agents. We are going to be signing them to the exact same contracts they got signed to in real life. And I would say that this is realistic enough because you've got Andrew Luck, a second-year star quarterback. The Colts are coming off an 11-5 season. Chuck Pagano is a player's coach. There's really no reason why these guys shouldn't want to come here. So I would say that it's more than realistic to get these guys in on the same contracts that they signed in real life. And the good news is we can afford all of them. First off, we get Andre Smith, star right tackle. We get him 3 years, $18 million, not bad. Next, we get Luis Vasquez. He's a right guard, 26 years old. We bring him in 4 years, $24 million. I promise this is our last O-lineman. We are getting Brian De La Puente, center, 28 years old. We are getting him for 2 years, $6 million. Moving over to the defensive side of the ball, believe it or not, Michael Bennett signed to the Seahawks in a one-year prove-it deal, 1 year, $6 million. He completely turned his career around, became a superstar player. Let's see if he can do the same with us. Next up, we get Brent Grimes, same thing. He signed a 1 year, $6 million deal. He is a great cornerback. He should match up nicely with Vontae Davis on the outside, so we're happy to bring him in here over Greg Toller. And our final free agent signing is safety Patrick Chung. He's just 26 years old at this point. We get him 3 years, $10 million. I think that's a bargain. Super happy to get him in here. So in the 2013 draft, the Colts took outside linebacker Bjorn Werner. And unless you're a Colts fan, you probably have no idea who I'm talking about because he was a massive bust. So instead, we are taking wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins out of Clemson. Huge value here. We're going to put him on the outside with Reggie Wayne, maybe let T.Y. hang out in the slot for a little bit, but huge talent there. Super happy to have him. We didn't have a second round pick because in real life the Colts traded it for Vontae Davis, which was actually a good move. However, I am going to allow myself to trade draft picks, and in real life the Jets traded a 4th round pick for Chris Ivory. I think that's more than worth it. The Colts want to trade for our running back so badly, I say that we do it. He's 25 years old, 76 overall. He's a good backup to Ahmad Bradshaw. Vic Ballard was exciting. He had that one great play against the Titans, that corkscrew touchdown in overtime, but other than that, he didn't do a whole lot in his career, so Bradshaw and Ivory, I think that's an okay running back duo for this year. So let's just take a quick look at our Week 1 roster. Andrew Luck is only 23 years old at this time. His body has not taken the punishment that it did in real life yet. Hopefully it doesn't have to with the additions that we made. We just discussed our running back duo. We're pretty happy with this group here. Wide receivers, we've got Reggie Wayne, D-Hop, and T.Y. Hilton. That is a great duo. Reggie's 34. He's slowing down, but still 90 overall. Tight end. These guys are great in Madden, not so much in real life, but we'll take it for now. Dwayne Allen and Kobe Fleener, we're happy with that duo. Offensive line, this is already the best O-line Andrew Luck has played with in his career, outside of maybe that 2018 comeback season. So we've got Anthony Costanzo. Donald Thomas is a weakness for sure. Brian De La Puente, Luis Vasquez, and Andre Smith. So overall, Luck should have plenty of time to actually find guys and not get destroyed standing in the pocket. Defensive line, we've got Michael Bennett, Corey Redding, DT, we've got Abrio Franklin. I kind of forgot that he existed. Oh, DT is a weakness. That's okay. Outside linebacker, Justin Hickman. That sucks. Kelvin Shepard, Cavell Connor, Robert Mathis is our one bright spot there. So obviously linebacker is going to be an issue for us this year, but that's okay. We've inherited a terrible roster. I'm happy with what we've done with it. Corner, we've got Vontae Davis, Brent Grimes, Darius Butler. So really nice group there, honestly. Free safety, Antoine Bethea is still great. And then we've got Patrick Chung with him. So secondary is actually sneaky good. Our D-line is okay. We've got 2 solid ends. And then our linebackers are weak, so I think we'll be okay on defense. Definitely not great. We've got the ageless Adam Vinatieri here, and the boomstick himself, Pat McAfee, long before the Pat McAfee show. So overall, the Colts went 11-5 in real life. I am hoping we can finish right around there. I think that we've got a good team. Let's go ahead and sim to the playoffs and see how it turns out. Okay, so Pat McAfee's due for an extension. We definitely want to bring him back. I honestly have no clue how these deals work in this game, but we're just going to submit the offer for the proposed deal, see if he likes that. Okay, his agent will get back to us. That's cool. Okay, he didn't like that, so we've got to keep negotiating with him. I mean, he's a great punter, fan favorite. We're going to have plenty of cap space, so why not pay the guy? You know what? We'll increase the bonus a little bit too. It's been a while since he jumped into the river, or the canal, I guess, so we'll reward him for that. Meanwhile, we're 3-5, so that's amazing. Okay, let's see if we get our punter back. This game is so slow to sim, I can't wait to move on to the next Madden. Not that it'll be much better, but this is bad. Okay, we got Pat McAfee. Now it's time for Vontae Davis and Antoine Bethea. So Vontae, of course, we're going to want back. Let's see if we can get him in. He wants 40.2 over 5 years. I wish they would just let us start with that because I'm more than happy to offer that to him. We'll bump up the bonus, 44 million over 5 years. I mean, he's 25, 93 overall. He deserves it. He was great for the Colts. I know he retired on the Bills at halftime, but never did that to us. He had that huge hit on, I want to say, Giovanni Bernard of the Bengals in that one game. That was awesome. So Antoine Bethea, he did not come back in real life. I know he had a few solid years for the Niners, I believe. Why are we trying to lowball him so much? This is why he didn't come back. Okay. Let's get close to what he wants. He wants 27 and a half over 5 years. I think we can make that happen. We'll go 28 over 5 years. We'll exceed expectations a little bit. He's 29, so he's getting up there, but he's a locker room presence. He's a leader. The Colts clearly missed him for those years he was gone, so let's go ahead and see if we got our guys back. I think these are our main pending free agents, so hopefully we can get these guys in here, and hopefully that money motivates them to start winning some games for us. Okay, let's take a look here. Accepted. Okay, Antoine Bethea and Vontae Davis, they are officially back for the long haul. Let's just check in here. We're 5-5. Okay, so not horrible. Competing for the division right now. Honestly, with the talent of this team, 5-5 sounds about right. So unfortunately, in this Madden, I can't sim straight to the playoffs. I have to do it week by week, but we will check in here once I've done that. Okay, we've got one more, I believe. Adam Vinatieri wants to come back for another year, so we're going to offer him that. Let's see if we can get him. I mean, not a huge deal if not, but again, he's another fan favorite. I think he played for the Colts until like 2017, I want to say, 2017, 2018, so he stuck around, and he's going to stick around for us in this simulation, so we've got him. Okay, hopefully no more free agents. Let's get to the playoffs, see where we're at. Hopefully we make it. And as I'm simming here are a lot of guys who are not coming back. Pat Ingram is done. Cavell Connor is done. Joe LaFage, he was terrible. I remember him. Awful. Mike McGlynn is bad. So no, all 4 of you suck. Pat Anger, I know that you were kind of underrated. I know you had your time, but no, especially you two. You two are awful. None of you are coming back. Okay, playoffs are here. We went 9-7 and we made it. 18th offense, 9th defense, surprisingly. That is a huge surprise. So we win the division. Thankfully, we capitalized. AFC South was terrible during this time. That's going to sound familiar because it still is. We get the Steelers at home, so that's good. Let's take a look here. I'm just curious to see how these guys performed. Team stats. Okay, no, that's not what I want. I want individual stats. Sorry, this Madden is one of the clunkiest that I have ever seen. I have no clue how to find anything on these screens, so I know Madden's still not great, but at least it's not this. So Andrew Luck had, this kind of looks like his rookie season, honestly. Passer rating was not great, 3,400 yards, low touchdown numbers, but 7 picks. Okay, I guess we'll take that. Rushing, Ahmad Bradshaw had a nice year, almost 1,300 on the ground. We traded for Chris Ivory. I would say a 4th round pick is worth 400 yards and 6 touchdowns, especially since we took, I want to say, Khaled Holmes with that pick in real life. Luck rushed in 1 on his own, 162 yards on the ground. Receiving, Reggie Wayne was a monster, 1,400 yards. That's crazy at his age. We'll take that. D-Hop was quiet, but that's okay. I think it took him a year in real life as well. We've got him wearing 88, so hopefully he can start channeling his Marvin Harrison next year. We'll see. Defensively, let's see who was balling out for us. Robert Mathis, 18 sacks, the ageless wonder. Lawrence Sidbury, forgot he existed, but here he is with 9. Cavell Connor had 5. I know I was just talking badly about him, but thanks for the sacks, dude. Interceptions, Buffet had 6. Really glad we rewarded him. Brent Grimes was a great addition for us. Vontae, Darius Butler. So secondary was doing work for us. That was, it appears, the catalyst for this defense performing as well as it did. Overperforming, in my opinion. Okay, so unfortunately, the Steelers beat us 19-17. That's probably the closest loss of the Andrew Luck era. The Steelers used to always destroy the Colts. Still haven't beaten them, I think, in like 15 years, something crazy like that. But Luck had a good game. This loss was not on him. Roethlisberger did nothing. So I'm wondering if Lev Bell just had a big game, if he's even here at this point. Jonathan Dwyer, no. Larod Stevens Howling, I'm going to be honest, I don't even know who that is, but he had us at 8.5 yards per carry. Receiving, Emmanuel Sanders had a nice game. T.Y. got us a touchdown. D-Hop scored as well. Defensively, how did we do? Lawrence Timmons and Ziggy Hood. So we didn't take down yeah. So we did not get Big Ben to the ground at all. Unfortunately, didn't pick him off. I mean, it was a close game. It was a hard-fought battle, but we're heading into the offseason. I mean, this is about the season that we deserved. We made the playoffs, almost won a game. We'll take that. Okay, so now we're at the off season. I completely forgot we brought some of these guys in on 1-year deals. I'd like to have them back. Brent Grimes had a good deal, so let's see if we can get him on another. He only wants to do 1 year, $7.7 million. He is 31. How about 2 years? Let's see if we can get him in on 2 years. We'll bump up the salary a bit. We'll say total. Let's get him for around 12.5 if we can, maybe 13. 2 years, 13 million. I think that's worth Brent Grimes. Let's see if he takes it. Okay, he'll get back to us next week. That's great. Brent, we're totally not in a rush at all or anything. Lawrence Sidbury, no. Ahmad Bradshaw, no. Brian De La Puente, yes. Let's see if we can get him in here. He wants a 5-year deal. He's 29. I'm gonna say, what, 22 million over 5? We've got the cap space, why not? We'll try it. See if we can get that bonus bumped up here. We'll sweeten the pot a little bit. We'll say 24.5 over 5, Brian. How about that? Okay. And where did he go? He's not on the list anymore, so I'm going to assume that he sign with us. Michael Bennett, he didn't really do a whole lot for us. We're going to let him go do his thing with the Seahawks where he belongs. Legion of Boom isn't the Legion of Boom without him. That's fine. And who else we got here? Cabell Connor, we already said was a no. No. Not really seeing anyone here. Let me just double check. Brent Grimes is really saying not interested. Ugh, okay. So yeah, unfortunately, here's Brent Grimes out on the free agent market. He did not re-sign with us. He's our only guy that we really wanted back, so we're going to try and get him, but here's how we're going to do this. We're going to move on to the next Madden, which is going to be Madden 15. That's going to cover the 2014 offseason, the 2014 draft. What we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the list of guys who were on the market in real life. Brent Grimes, I can't remember if he hit the open market or not, so wherever he ends up, that's fine. But we're going to do this very similarly to what we just did, so let's see how that plays out. So once free agency starts, there's a few guys, of course, that we're going to bring in. Starting off, we've got Jeff Schwartz, left guard, gives Andrew Luck another lineman to protect him. Especially early on in Luck's career, he was getting hit all the time. So Jeff Schwartz is not Quentin Nelson by any means, but he's definitely better than whoever we had in his place. So good signing here. We get him for 2 years, $5 million. I would consider that a bargain. And that's actually it for offense. So moving over to the defensive side of the ball, we get Linval Joseph. He is one of our big signings. We get him 5 years, $32 million, but he is not the only DT we're going after. We also get Henry Melton. We get him on a cheap 1-year deal, just $3.5 million. I think what we're going to try and do is switch over to a 4-3. I think we're going to move Robert Mathis to the end. This might be his last year or second to last year with us. So we're going to try that and see how that goes. But yeah, we get these two guys right here. So immediately upgrading that D-line that we know was not very good in 2013. Now, I'm not super excited about this one, but we definitely need to upgrade at linebacker, and DeQuell Jackson was okay for the Colts, so we're going to bring him in here. 4 years, $22 million. We could definitely do a lot worse there. And since Brent Grimes and his psycho wife didn't want to stay in Indianapolis, we're going to bring in Sam Shields here. 4 years, $40 million. Gives us a good number 2 corner. And then once we get to the draft, our first round pick that we did not trade for Trent Richardson, we're going to take DeMarcus Lawrence, defensive end. He went in the early second round in real life, so getting him in the early 20s, which is where we would have picked going 9 and 7, feel that's a great grab here, especially considering this is probably Corey Redding's last year with the team. He can sit and learn behind him and Robert Mathis. Happy with this pick. And then for our second round pick, we are actually trading this. This might be a bit of an overpay, but we're going to go out and get James Laurinaitis from the Rams. He's a middle linebacker, but switching to a 4-3, we're going to put him outside. He's a good coverage linebacker, so he should help our defense immediately, which is what we're looking for. We're really hoping to win now, so hopefully he's someone that can help us do that. And after the draft, I took a look to see who the remaining free agents were. Ahmad Bradshaw was still out there. All that he wanted was 1 year, $1.4 million, so I figured why not. He gave us a solid year in 2013. He's back with us. We've got him and Chris Ivory. We probably will be looking to upgrade after this season, but this will do for 2014. We also bring in Adrian Wilson on a 1-year, $2 million deal. Patrick Chung declined pretty steeply from the previous Madden, so he's not starting material anymore. So we're going to slide the 34-year-old Adrian Wilson in there. That'll be fine. And finally, Aaron Henderson was out there. He gives us another linebacker who can compete. If he doesn't make the final roster, he doesn't make it. But switching to that 4-3, we just need all the help that we can get. And just like that, week 1 is here, so let's take a look at our roster. Andrew Luck's our starting quarterback, 89 overall. Running back, we've got Ahmad Bradshaw, Chris Ivory, and Vic Ballard. Wide receivers, T.Y. We are going to go ahead and start DeAndre Hopkins over Reggie Wayne. I mean, Reggie's been in the league, but this is his 14th year now. I mean, he can take a back seat. We need to see some development from D-Hop, so we're going to put him in a position to do so. Tight end, Kobe Fleener, Dwayne Allen, Jack Doyle is creeping in there, so maybe he can make some noise for us. Left tackle, we've got Anthony Costanzo. He's going to be due for an extension soon, I think. Jeff Schwartz. Center, we've got Brian De La Puente, I believe, oh no, we just extended him, so we're good there. Luis Vasquez. Right tackle, we've got Andre Smith. So this is a really solid O-line, honestly. Really proud of this. Grigson, take notes. D-line, we've got Corey Redding is going to start. DeMarcus Lawrence can sit and learn for a year. I think Corey Redding's contract is up after this year. He might retire anyways, so we'll let him have one last year. We did go ahead and move Robert Mathis to right end. He's a 94 overall. I think he should thrive there. DT, you've got Linval Joseph and Henry Melton getting pressure up the middle. That's a really nice duo. Let's take a look at our linebackers. So James Laurinaitis is going to be on the outside. In the middle, we've got DeQuell Jackson. And then on the other side, you've got Aaron Henderson. So let me just take a look here. I was going to see if Jarrell Freeman would be any higher. It doesn't look like it, so we'll stick with that. Aaron Henderson can be our weak link. That's okay. Corner, we've got Vontae Davis, Sam Shields, and Darius Butler. That's our starting trio. Safety, we've got Antoine Bethea and Adrian Wilson, so we're happy there. And then, of course, Adam Vinatieri and Pat McAfee. So special teams were covered there as well. So this is a really nice roster. I'm going to say 10-6, hopefully. 11-5 would be great. This is 2014, so they went 11-5 in real life. They overachieved. I feel like those first few years with Andrew Luck, it was like they would win 11 games, but those losses were just always blowouts. It felt like it was always 40-20 against the Patriots or the Steelers. Anytime they didn't face someone good, they really capitalized on being in a bad division. So let's see now. Hopefully we can keep up with some of the better teams in the league and hopefully be one of them. So the regular season is over. Here we are at the playoffs. Texans win the division 11-5. We went 10-6. And looking at things here, we missed the playoffs. That sucks. Going 10-6, we just missed out. We must have lost a tiebreaker to the Chiefs. Texans had us by one game. That is a bummer. Let's take a look at the stats here. Oh my gosh, we had the number 5 offense, the number 4 defense. How does this team miss the playoffs? Luck had 38 touchdowns, 23 picks. That's crazy. I didn't realize we had Jameis Winston on the team. Rushing, Ahmad Bradshaw topped 1,000 yards, but 3.5 per carry. That's pathetic. So we'll definitely need to upgrade there. D-Hop had 1,000 yards. That's great, considering he didn't play much in his rookie year. That's really encouraging. 9 touchdowns. We almost had 3,000-yard receivers. Luck really spread the ball around to really these 3 guys and a bunch of different cornerbacks, I guess. That's probably what kept us out, if I had to guess. Let's see how defense did. I mean, we were number 5, I think, so Robert Mathis moving him to D-end helped. I can't remember if this is his last year or not. Same with Corey Redding, so we're going to be looking to definitely add some pass rush. Of course, we've got DeMarcus Lawrence waiting. Henry Melton signing paid off. Linval Joseph only had 1 sack. That's a little surprising. Sam Shields had 6 picks. That's awesome. Glad we got him in here. DeQuell had 4. Great work there. Adrian Wilson came in with 2 on a 1-year deal. So overall, I mean, this season is just, it's hard to get a read on it. I mean, yeah, we went 10-6. That's a good record, but ultimately no playoffs. Number 5 offense, number 4 defense. What a shame. Okay, so free agency's here. Anthony Costanzo's up. He wants a contract. He's looking for $38.5 million over 5 years. We're going to give him $41 over 5. We are definitely bringing him back. Franchise left tackle. Gotta have him. Reggie Wayne's next. He wants $4.5, 1 year. Unfortunately, this is the end of the line. Reggie Wayne, you are going to be hitting the open market, my friend. It's probably time to retire. You're 36. You're done. Corey Redding, same thing, 34 years old. You want 10.5 over 2 years. We've got DeMarcus Lawrence waiting. We just spent a first-round pick on him. Sorry, buddy. Thanks for all the good times, but you're done as well. Henry Melton is interesting. He wants 23 over 4 years. That's a little rich for me. I don't know. We're going to go ahead. We'll offer it to him. Why not? He gave us 6 sacks this year. He helped our defense excel. We're going to try it out. Let's see here. Okay. We'll say 24 over 4 years. That's decent. and I think we'll get him back for that. Ahmad Bradshaw wants a 4-year deal. He didn't really do a whole lot for us. Sure, he topped 1,000 yards, but how much of that was our O-line versus him really doing a whole lot? So I think we can upgrade over him. He's done. Adrian Wilson, same thing, 35 years old. Plus, real life, he retires at this point, so we're going to go ahead and let him come to that conclusion on his own. And then a few more guys here: Darius Butler, Jarrell Freeman, Fili Mawala, Kelvin Shepard, Griff Whalen, Joe Wright, so on and so on. Nobody we really care all that much about. Darius Butler had a few good years in real life, a lot of respect for him, but nah, I think we can upgrade here, especially since this is Madden. Almost forgot to mention how the Super Bowl went. Patriots top Washington 35-6, total snooze fest, but Brady had himself a great game. 3 touchdowns, no picks, 235 yards, RG3. He made the Super Bowl, that's an accomplishment, but not much doing there for him. Nobody really ran the ball. Brandon LaFell had a big game, wow, okay. Edelman had 3 catches, but he made the most of them. 2 of them were touchdowns, that sounds about right, I guess. Defensively, let's see if anyone had any big games. No sacks in the whole game, that is crazy, wow. And then Deron Harmon and Devin McCourty. Patriots always have solid safeties. Okay, so before we get into free agency, let's just take a look at our roster here, see what our needs are. Luck is up to a 96 overall, that is amazing. Running back, we definitely need running back either through free agency or the draft. Chris Ivory and Vic Ballard are not going to cut it. Receiver, we've got T.Y. and D-Hop. Could use a third guy, Levon Brazil and Dante Moncrief, not really inspiring a whole lot of confidence there. Tight end, we've still got these 3 guys: Kobe Fleener, Dwayne Allen, Jack Doyle. We're a little heavy there, could possibly look to trade one of those guys. Of course, we've got Costanzo back, Jeff Schwartz. Brian De La Puente actually retired on us, so Khaled Holmes is our starting center for now. Vasquez, Andre Smith at right tackle, so really our only weakness there is center. DeMarcus Lawrence is ready to become a full-time starter, that's exciting. Robert Mathis is still kicking. We'll see if he's still around in the next Madden. He very well could be a loss to retirement. We'll see. I know it's about his time. Linval Joseph and Henry Melton, so the 4-3 still looking good. We're going to want to upgrade at linebacker, though. We didn't bring back some of those guys we signed in the preseason, so right now we've got Johnathon Newsome. That is simply not good enough. DeQuell Jackson is still here, and then we've got Aaron Morgan, who I have never heard of, so linebacker is a huge need for us. Corner, we've got Vontae Davis and Sam Shields, and that is actually it. Those are the only corners on our roster. That is crazy. We'll need some depth there. Antoine Bethea is still here. Strong safety Patrick Chung is still around, but he is not good. So we've got some holes. A lot of work to do. I believe we have around 30 million in cap space, I want to say. Let me just double check that here. If I go to salaries, if I can find it, this is one of the worst design Maddens I have seen. Okay, it's not going to be in here. My apologies. Manage roster, okay. So let's go to salaries, just to see how much we're working with. Okay, 34.3 million in cap space. We can definitely get some guys in here, so that is good. Okay, so what we're gonna do is same thing. We are coming up on 2015, so I do my research, I look and see who actually hit the market in 2015. We are going to sign them to the same deals or perhaps a little bit higher than what they got in real life. So whoever Madden has hit the market, they are always random with it. Okay, actually we've got 28.6, sorry, that's what we're gonna work with. 28.6, that's all we can spend. Rest we're gonna save for our rookies or whatever. And then what we'll do is whoever's hitting the market, that's who we're going to sign, not whoever Madden has hitting the market. These are real life free agents. It is a video game, but we're striving to make this as close to real life as possible, so that's what we're gonna do starting up in Madden 16. So once the offseason hits, there are definitely a few guys we're going to go after. First off being Rodney Hudson, starting center. We get him 5 years, $45 million. He instantly comes in and replaces the retired Brian De La Puente and is an immediate upgrade over him. Next up, we've got Mark Ingram. The Saints brought him in 4 years, $16 million, so that's what we're going to get him for here. He's going to come in and be our starter. We really need some corner depth, so Antonio Cromartie, he signed with the Cardinals, 1 year, $4 million. That's what we get him for. And the last of our big free agent signings, we bring in safety Tyvon Branch. The Chiefs got him on a 1-year, $3 million deal. That's what we're bringing him in for. As for the draft, we use our first round pick on linebacker Eric Kendricks out of UCLA. He was an early second round pick. We initially went with Philip Dorsett here, so definitely an easy choice. He's going to fit right into our 4-3 scheme. Love this pick. As for the second round, we are going receiver at this point, but we're going with Tyler Lockett. We needed a good third receiver. He gives us an option behind T.Y. and D-Hop. This is a really nice receiving core we've got. Once preseason comes around, we're still really thin on corner. Alfonso Denard is a 79 overall. He just wants $1.7 million, so I am fine with that. We'll bring him in. He'll be a good fourth corner for us. Brandon Spikes is also out there asking for $3.17 over 1 year. As of right now, we've got Jonathan Newsom starting, I believe, left outside linebacker. We're going to bring him in, at least let him compete, see if he can be our starter there. I know he usually plays inside, but I think his overall will work for us. So this is our starting roster heading into week 1, and I will say that Madden likes to do this thing where you can edit the ratings, which I did to make them close to what they were at the end of last season. When the franchise starts up, it reverts them to whatever it believes that the ratings are, so in this case it would be whatever the latest roster update was, so these are going to be a little bit off. However, I think they're all close enough to be realistic. I don't see any major deviations here, none that are too out of the realm of possibility. It's not as if DeAndre Hopkins had a horrible year and is now a 92 overall. So I'm happy with this. This is fine. And then moving forward, I should be able to edit the overalls to keep them closer. But let's take a look here. Offensive side of the ball, I am happy with this. We upgraded at running back. I think Mark Ingram will do a lot better for us. Tyler Lockett is going to be a really good third receiver. This O-line is really, really solid. Left tackle to right tackle. I mean, no huge weaknesses here. Jeff Schwartz being an 81 overall, that's our lowest. I'm more than fine with that. Defensive side of the ball, we definitely upgraded at linebacker. Brandon Spikes is an 82 overall on the outside. Eric Kendricks should be really nice. And then defensive line, Robert Mathis is still around. I'm assuming for his last year, but we've got DeMarcus Lawrence on the other side, who unfortunately is an 83 after I know we didn't play him much his rookie year. That's okay, we'll live with that. Corners, I'm happy with that. So to make it even for DeMarcus Lawrence, Sam Shields declined a fair amount. That should not have happened, but that's okay. And then our safeties are passable. They're not elite by any means, but they're not terrible either. So in this scenario, Andrew Luck has not won a playoff game in his career thus far. I know that he had a really strong couple of years to start out his career. He made it to an AFC Championship game by now. So hopefully this is the year we get back into the playoffs and hopefully win us a few games. That would be amazing. We're going to go ahead and sim to the playoffs and see if that happens. Okay, so regular season is over. We went 15-1. Are you kidding me? Let's just look at the schedule here. I'm just curious how dominant we were and who that one loss was to. Okay, so 34-8. Wow. We had a 31-7 win against the Texans. Beat the Patriots. That never happened with Andrew Luck. Look it up. He was winless against them. Oftentimes it was a 20-point loss. 42-17 against the Broncos. We lost a shootout to the Falcons, who, this is 2015, they would have been really good around then, so yeah, makes sense. This is a bit worrying. I'm seeing quite a few shootouts here, so hopefully by the time we get to the playoffs, our defense can figure it out. I'm not going to imagine they finished super high. Maybe these blowouts bolstered it a little bit, but man, we destroyed the Texans this year. Okay. So let's take a look at the stats here. Offensively, we were 4th, and defensively, we were 2nd. Wow, okay, that is surprising considering some of those scores. Luck had a great year, man. 4,300 yards, 36 touchdowns, only 6 picks. That is insane. Mark Ingram was a great signing for us. 1,500 yards, 8 touchdowns, and Chris Ivory was mad. Dude put up 14 touchdowns for us. Can't complain with that. 700 yards of his own. Okay, and receiving, T.Y. 1,400 yards, 9 touchdowns. D-Hop 1,212. Tyler Lockett, honestly not a bad rookie year for being the 3rd receiver. 600 yards and 7 touchdowns. That's nice. I'll take that. He was a bit slow to acclimate to the NFL as well, if I remember correctly, so we're happy with that. Let's see how the sacks went. DeMarcus Lawrence, 16 in his sophomore season. First time starting, he is immediately an impact player for us. Robert Mathis is down to 7.5. This has to about be the end for him. Billy Wynn came out of nowhere. He was a fringe player for us. Henry Melton had 6. Eric Kendricks put up 4. Being a coverage linebacker, we'll take that. Vontae Davis had 5 picks. Multiple other guys with 2. Antonio Cromartie pitched in. DeQuell Jackson had 2. Sam Shields 2. Alfonso Denard. Rookie got 1. Nice. Very nice. Decided to go peek at the yearly awards just because this was our first time. I figured we could actually win some. So Andrew Luck has secured his first MVP award. He definitely should have had some in his career. It was just cut too short. Pagano is Coach of the Year. That is a bit surprising, I guess, based on real life. 15-1. Yeah, you would expect that. Offensive Player of the Year, Luck finished 3rd. Defensive Player of the Year, DeQuell Jackson finished 3rd. Rookie Eric Kendricks is 7th. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Tyler Lockett finished 10th. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Eric Kendricks is 2nd. Best QB is Luck. Best running back, there's Mark Ingram at 4th. Best wide receiver, D-Hop and T.Y. both made the list. Best O-line, let's see. So 4 out of our 5 starters are in there. That is to be expected. Best D-line, there's DeMarcus Lawrence at 2nd. I can't believe he didn't win Defensive Rookie of the Year. That is crazy. Where was he? Was he anywhere on there? Oh no, he's not a rookie. Duh, my bad. But best D-line, he's 2nd, so we're happy with that. Best linebacker. Weird DeQuell's not on there since he was so high earlier. Best DB, Vontae made it. Yeah, this is great. We really took home some awards here. So since we've made it this far, I'm going to go ahead and hop in here. I'm going to sim. I'm not going to mess with the results at all. I would say, unless we get to the AFC Championship game and Super Bowl, then I'll pop in and play. So hopefully we can beat the Bengals. At this point, they haven't won a playoff game since who knows how long. Joe Burrow is still, man, maybe he's in high school at this point. I don't know, 2015? I don't even think he was in college yet. So yeah, Joe Burrow has not even been thought of. So Bengals probably still have Andy Dalton going 11-5 and getting swept, for lack of a better phrase, not winning any playoff games. Let's hope we can take them down here. Okay, we're seeing Luck stats. Let's see who the quarterback is. It should show him. Yep, there he is, Andy Dalton. He had himself a decent year, not bad. Okay, so start of the game, Andrew Luck versus Andy Dalton. Let's sim to the end and see how we do. Alright, first quarter. They score first, 3-0. We get a touchdown. Another field goal, touchdown again. And it's close. Halftime, they're down by 1. They go up. We go up. I think we're going to do it. And we do. 29-26. This is officially the first playoff win of Andrew Luck's career. Let's go. Marvin Lewis can't believe it. He really thought this was the year. And honestly, they put up a fight. From what I can remember, the Bengals never really did much in the wild card under Marvin Lewis. They had that one game against the Steelers that, what's his name? Vontez Burfict, I believe, blew for them. I think that was him that played that dirty hit on AB. Wow. 3 touchdowns for Luck. Passer rating of 115. Andy Dalton, to his credit, he almost outplayed Luck, I would say. I mean, it was close. They both had very, very similar games. Luck just had that pick, so wow. Okay. Receiving. Oh, Mohamed Sanu. I completely forgot about him. He had 2 touchdowns on us. That is crazy. I wonder who was covering him. Nobody, it looks like. Billy Wynn and Henry Melton had a couple sacks for us. You picked off Luck. Reggie Nelson. Wow. He was only in his 9th year. Feels like I don't even know if he's still in the league. Anyways, we're moving on. AFC Championship is here, and honestly, who else could it be? You gotta beat the best to be the best. This is, what, we're in 2016 now? Almost 10 years to the day. This is about 9 years after that classic AFC Championship game at Lucas Oil. Brady is coming back for revenge, so let's hop in here. If things get dicey, I am allowing myself to hop in. We have worked too hard at this point to not let myself do that, and I know other YouTubers do as well, especially once you get to that conference championship game. Why not? We're gonna hop in here, we're gonna sim, let's hope for a win and Luck's first Super Bowl appearance. Okay, Luck versus Brady for the Super Bowl. Let's see what happens. We're gonna go ahead and sim here to the end of the game. If things get close in the second half, I might hop in. 3-0, we take the early lead. 10-0, love to see that. They get a field goal. Approaching halftime, 17-3. They strike again, 24-10, fourth quarter. It's within a touchdown and it's tied, and we're gonna hop in. We're gonna hop in here. They've got the ball. 3rd and 12. This is a big play. We're gonna go man coverage. I like what our corners can do. What is this? What just happened? I am genuinely confused. I guess that's them paying us back for the goofy fake punt. I genuinely do not know what just happened there. Okay, we'll take it. We're gonna get the ball back, 2-minute warning. We're not gonna mess with the punt return, we'll sim to offense, let's do that. Okay, so we've got the ball. Looks like it was a good punt return or a bad punt, couldn't tell you which, but minute 49, tie game. We've got options here. We're gonna start out running the ball. Mark Ingram's been good for us, let's see what he can do. Okay, gain of about 7, I wanna say. We're actually gonna choose some clock here, because I know once we get into field goal range, they're going to start taking some timeouts. If and when we score, we want to give Brady as little time as possible. We're going to go with this stick play here. See if we can hit TY. Yep, there he is. Okay. We are now about in field goal range. We might even chew again. I mean, we've got those 3 timeouts. Why not? If we can get an Adam Vinatieri field goal and not give Brady the ball back at all, we will definitely do that. Let's do a halfback toss here. And then I promise we'll start using those timeouts because we're down to about 30 seconds here. Things are getting tight. Okay, yep. Okay. And they're still not taking timeouts. We're at the 33-yard line. Would have to imagine this is field goal range for Adam Vinatieri, so we don't want to give anything up. We're going to run it here. I think we're going to be satisfied with a field goal. See if we can get it down to a couple seconds on the clock. Ingram, there's a hole, yep, hit that. They're still not taking timeouts, okay. We'll take another here, why not? We'll pick up some more yards. They want us to kick the field goal, we say no. We're just gonna do it again, run it straight up the middle at them. And they take a timeout, okay. They don't have Bill Belichick. They've got whoever this guy is. He doesn't know what he's doing. Okay. So let's see here. Can we do it? Oh, there's a hole. Yep. Oh man, that O-line investment, that paid off. Okay, let's just run it down here. We'll call timeout 2 seconds. This is it. We're on the 17-yard line. This is going to be, what, 33 yard, maybe? 34-yard field goal. And they're going to try and ice him. You can't ice Adam Vinatieri. What do you think you're doing? These people just want to go home. You're wasting time here. Oh gosh, this field goal meter, what is that? I love how they're not even lining up to block this. They think we're going to fake it. Right. And it is good. We are going to the Super Bowl. Again, we take down the Patriots in a classic AFC Championship game at Lucas Oil. This is amazing. So here's the breakdown of how the game went. They definitely outpassed us. So we got them on rushing yards. That was the difference right there, was rushing performance. I mean, that's what it is, man. Invest in that O-line and get yourself a decent running back. Let's see. Why is Brady's passer rating not the best? He had an interception. I mean, he played okay. Luck had himself a very efficient game. Rushing, Mark Ingram was nice for us, 4.5 per carry. We'll take that. Edelman had himself 100 yards. Defensively, how'd our D-line do? No, we did not get to Brady. We got... How does Robert Mathis... Oh no, he doesn't have a half sack. My bad. I was looking at that wrong. I thought Robert Mathis had a half sack and no one else did. And the rookie picks off Brady. That might have been a difference maker right there. Not sure where that came in the game, but really glad we've got Eric Kendricks on our side. So let's see who he's facing in the Super Bowl. So Super Bowl 50 is Andrew Luck and the Indianapolis Colts taking on Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. The NFL's got to love this. Super Bowl 50, so hyped up, and you've got these two historic franchises going at it. Same thing here. We're going to hop in and sim, and if things get close in the fourth, we're going to allow ourselves to hop in. That's what we're going to do. Let's see if we can get Luck's first title here. All right, here we go. Super Bowl 50. It is raining. That is interesting. I wonder if that'll change things up here. Wonder if we'll get a low-scoring game. I kind of doubt it, but let's find out. Fun fact, I think Andrew Luck is actually undefeated against Aaron Rodgers. I believe they played twice. They had that classic game at Lucas Oil. That was the Chuck Strong game in 2012. They won that. And I believe the Colts traveled to Green Bay then. It would have been 2016. I know the Colts won that game as well. That might have been the year Aaron Rodgers was hurt, but regardless, those were their two games, and Luck won both of them. Okay, if we could skip here to the start of the game, that would be amazing. Okay, we're going to hop in when it's time to sim. We don't need to see Mason Crosby get ready here. Alright, start of the game. Let's hit it. Who's going to score first? They do. We strike back with a field goal. Low scoring like I predicted. 14-3, 14-6, fourth quarter. Okay, we're down by 15. We got to make something happen here, quick. How do we do that? Let's see. 3rd and 15. What I think I'm going to try here is hit Mark Ingram on this route. Probably bring up 4th down, but it'll be 4th and manageable. Okay, he's not open. We're going to rush it. Luck's going to do it himself. Okay, almost a 1st down. 4th and short. This is tight. 4th and 3. Was not paying attention. I went ahead and hit A, so I think this looks good. I think we can pick this up here. It's going to be risky, but let's do it. Yup. Man, that O-line, I love them. Clutch play. We're going to run the hurry up here. We have to. We don't have much time left. See if we can hit Fleener on this. I think he'll be open. He's not open. TY might be, though. Oof. Didn't get much. That's okay. Come on. Super Bowl's on the line. We gotta hustle here, boys. Skinny post. Never fail with skinny post. Can we hit D-Hop? No, he's not. Running back's open, though. We'll take the check down. Yep, keep going. Okay, that's fine. We're getting there. Run some slants. Slants never fail. That safety's coming down. That's going to mean D-Hop. Yep. We'll take that. Okay. Now let's see what we want to run next. We're down by 15. We're going to run this wheel play here. See if we can get TY in the end zone. That's going to be the hope. Nope, he's not. Oh, maybe. Can we do it? Yes. What a catch. 10th receiving touchdown this season. Do we go for 2? I say yes. Why not? Get it out of the way. We know we're going to need it. Let's see if we can run it. I don't like that defensive look. We're going to audible. We'll go slants. Moncrief or Lockett? Moncrief's a big body. Can he do it? Nope, he's not going to be open. Okay. Can we run it in? No. Still down by 2 scores. We onside kicked it. Did not get it, obviously. We're going to have to make something happen here. We'll go man coverage. Eddie Lacy's in there. Oh gosh. And he gashes us. Oh, this is not good. Yeah, that's gonna happen when you play Aaron Rodgers, unfortunately. We had a blitz here. We gotta push them back. They're about in field goal range. We don't want that. No, we'll go cover 2, actually. I don't like that look. Oh, interception. Oh my gosh, we needed that. That is huge. Okay, so what do we do here? I'm almost thinking if we can get down in field goal range, we just do it and give ourselves some time. Okay, we're gonna audible TY. Just give him a quick look, see if he can get open deep. We gotta make something happen. No, he's not. Okay. We gotta hurry here. 2-minute warning is gonna be here before we know it. Can we get Fleener open? It'd be a huge gain if we could. Okay, we're gonna. Okay, yep. There he is. Let's spike it. Why not? Okay, this is not the time to celebrate. I don't know what to tell ya. This is why you went to the Saints and did nothing. Okay, we're gonna spike it. 2.5 minutes. This is tight. And I'm really not sure what I want to run here, to be honest with ya. We're gonna run a fade smash. We need some big plays, and we need them now. Send D-Hop on a fade. See if we can get him. Oh, he's open. He is open. Yes. Yes, he got it. Okay, spike it again. And honestly, at this point, it's going to be before the 2-minute warning. I'm kicking a field goal. Say what you want, but that's what we're doing. It's going to give us plenty of time. We just need one more stop and a touchdown. And the Super Bowl is ours. I know what your suggestions are, but I don't want to hear them, to be frank with you. Where's special teams? There it is. 29-yard field goal. All right. Greatest kicker of... Oh my gosh, I hate the kicking in this game. Watch us miss this. It would be a heartbreaker, and it's good. Sigh of relief. We were down by 6. We're not going to onside kick it. Not the best kick, but should be okay. Hopefully they don't return it. We really need to make sure this happens before the 2-minute warning. Good, 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 good. So we'll get an extra timeout there. Okay, we're gonna go cover 1. Not sure how smart the AI is. I'm thinking they try to run it. Let's go Tyvon Branch. Let's see if we can get a stop on big ol' Eddie here. Nope, they're passing it. They got him on the flat, and we got him. Okay. And do we tackle him out of bounds? Oh my gosh, we did. That is huge. I cannot stress how big enough that is. That gives us another timeout, potentially. We're gonna blitz here. Oh my gosh, no. I think Eddie Lacy just made the play of the Super Bowl. That is unfortunate. It's okay. We've still got 3 timeouts. Shouldn't have blitzed him. We're gonna go cover 2. Oh my gosh, no, 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 no. Fumble. We got it. No way. Oh my gosh. This defense, man. Clutch. After that long run you just ripped off. Oh, that is insane. I'm in disbelief right now. Okay. So this is manageable. Let's see here if we can hit TY. Yep. Oh, he caught it in traffic. We appreciate that. No need to run the hurry up. We've got time. We have to score, of course. We're down by 6. I'm thinking we can hit Ingram here in the flat. I'm hoping. He was always a solid receiver. Ugh, nothing. Clock's running. We kind of got to move here. And that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to try and run it right up the middle on him. Off tackle. No, I don't like that play. We're going to do tight end corner. Tight end corner is what we're going to do. I'm thinking we can get TY out. No, don't like that. Luck. I don't know how to slide. Don't fumble, please. Oh, thank you. Okay. What do we do here? No time to decide. Inside cross. Hopkins, you gonna be open for us? Let's hope so. No. Can't get sacked. Y's open. Don't know who Y is, but we'll take it. Lock it. Oh, down at the 1, or the 2, I should say. And call me crazy. We're gonna choose some clock here. Not too much, but we're gonna do it. Okay, 13 seconds left. 12, 10. Maybe shoot a little too much, but he's in. Mark Ingram. If we make the field goal, this should be the Super Bowl game winner. Insane. And you're gonna try and ice on the PAT. What a joke. Mike McCarthy, what a loser. That's kind of windy, I'm not gonna lie. If Adam Vinatieri misses a game-winning PAT, I swear. It's in. 5 seconds left. This is it. Can Andrew Luck win his first Super Bowl? We're gonna kick it off here. Probably should have squibbed it, it's okay. Are they gonna return it? Oh, they are. You idiots. Okay. 2 seconds left. They're on the 16-yard line. It's gonna take a miracle. Just run quarters, why not? Guess pass. And this is it. Rodgers has got an arm, but I don't think he's got that much of an arm, no way. And that's it. Super Bowl champions. Let's go. Chuck Pagano's got himself a ring. Andrew Luck's got a ring. Incredible. Wow, that just came down to turnovers. We picked off Rodgers. We got that fumble off of Eddie Lacy. Wow. What a game, man. How did he do on yardage? He almost put up 100 yards on us. Ingram was actually pretty quiet outside of that touchdown, but big touchdown. Hopkins had 100 yards. TY scored for us. Defense, how'd we do there? Really quiet as far as sacks go. And then Sam Shields, of course, got that pick on Rodgers. But man, we did it. We are Super Bowl champions. Let's go. So heading into the offseason, here are our pending free agents, and we're in good shape. $38 million in cap room, and really, there is only one guy I am dying to bring back here. None of these guys, of course. Why are we even wasting our time? We're gonna go on up. Andre Smith, what would you like? 37.5 over 5 years, or 29 years old. Sure, we'll do it. We had such a great offense. I mean, huge part of it. We're gonna do it. 38.5. We're gonna get him back. All the other guys, they can go ahead and hit the market. That is fine with me. Okay, so here's where we stand heading into 2016. Super Bowl champs, and really not a whole lot of holes to fill. We didn't lose anyone massive. Our tight end room is empty. Jack Doyle, though, that's wrong. We know Jack Doyle stays around, so we're gonna get him back. Don't you worry. Almost our whole starting offense is staying together. Really happy with that. I mean, these guys really excelled for us. We had a great offense. And then on the defensive side of the ball, really not a whole lot to speak of. I believe that Robert Mathis retires. I think this is probably it for him, so we are most likely going to have to replace him. Antoine Bethea, I know, is getting up there as well. He might not be around, so these are definitely pending the Madden 17 rosters, which we'll get to actually in the next video. So this is where we're going to cut it off. We are technically at the halfway point here. We've played 2013, 14, 15, and we know that Luck will play 2016, 2017, 2018. At least that's when he'll be active. I believe he missed most of 2016, and 2017 he was out the entire season. We probably won't carry it beyond that point just because he'll no longer be in Madden. So we've got 3 years left. We just completed our first 3. Took us a while, but our first playoff win parlayed into our first Super Bowl. So Luck is a Super Bowl MVP. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I don't know who the Super Bowl MVP was. That doesn't matter. But anyways, he's a regular season MVP and a Super Bowl champion, so we've got 1 ring. Now, I believe Jim Irsay himself came out and said he wanted a couple with Luck, so I think with where we're at, we can make that happen. He's going to be due for an extension soon, so yes, we've got $32 million in cap space. It's a bit misleading. I don't think we're going to be as active in free agency as we have been, but thank you guys so much for watching. This was my first video, so I know it's a little bit rough around the edges, but part 2 will be back. We're going to start in the 2016 offseason. We'll go 16, 17, 18, see what we can do to get Luck maybe another ring or 2. Thank you guys, and stay tuned for more.